Today, I'm going to show you on how to do bandaging.
Put the apex of the triangular bandage below the armpit. Bring the lower ends of the triangular bandage over the arm at the top of the shoulder. Tie both ends using the square knot and twist the apex and tuck the corner of the sling at the elbow. Place the wounded hand in the middle of the portion of the triangular bandage. Cover the fingers and tuck the excess parts on the bandage underneath the fingers. Bring one of the ends on the top of the hand and take it around the wrist. Just like this step 3, bring the other end on the top of the end and around the wrist. Tie both ends using the square knot and hide ends by inserting it to the bandage. Make a hem by folding about 2 inches from the base. With the hem positioned on the outside, put the middle portion of the bandage base on the forehead. Put the ends of the triangular bandage at the back of the head of about half of an inch above the ears, crossing them over the apex and bring it back towards the forehead and tie it in a square knot. Firmly hold the compressed portion by a hand, with the other hand pulling down gently the apex and making the compress snug. Then bring the apex up and tuck it in over in the bandage where it should cross at the back of the head. Position the triangular bandage on the top of the dressing of the chest with the apex just below the armpit. Gently pull the apex and the other end of the bandage passing around the armpit towards the back of the victim and tie it in a square knot. Be sure to leave extra length for extra tying. Extend the end of the bandage at the top of the shoulder by tying additional handkerchief to it in cravat using a square knot. Tie the handkerchief to the extra remaining end of either apex or head camera in a square knot. Same with the step 1 of the army sling. Place the apex corner of the triangular bandage below the armpit with one of the 2 ends at the top of the shoulder. Position the lower end of the triangular bandage over the arm passing under the armpit towards back of the neck. Tie both ends of the bandage using the square knot and tuck the excess part. Twist the apex and tuck the corner of the sling at the elbow. Cover the wound with a dressing and place the middle of the bandage over the wound. Cross the both ends of the bandage and gently pull and warp them in opposite directions around the head. Tie both ends in a square knot, making sure that it is fully tied. Apply a dressing to the wounded area and lay the mid of the cravat bandage. Bring the end of the cravat from the little finger across back of the hand, rolling it upward over the base of the thumb. Hold the thumb end of the cravat and roll it across the back of the hand. Take both ends to the back of the wrist of the hand and roll them up, crossing each other. Roll both ends the back of the hand and tie with a square knot at the top of the wrist.